Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of March the 27th to April the 2nd of 2017. So this week, from March the 21st, the sun will be in Aries, activating your ninth house of spirituality, mental exploration, higher learning, long distance travel as well. And you can sometimes notice yourself diving and learning more about spiritual subjects, so expressing your thoughts in a spiritual way. So Monday through Wednesday, that moon is in Aries and it's activating your ninth house again of spirituality. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Sun as a clarifying card as a major arcana. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. So here is a situation you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo as well, or an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. But I do feel that if you are dealing with, say you're waiting, some of you could be getting to know someone new, and you're happy about that, but for some reason you may not be completely over another person. All right, having to let them go, or them rushing away from you out of your life, and you're kind of angry about that or sad about it. There's some kind of disappointment. Someone kind of comes and say something to you, make you feel guilty about something, and it kind of rushes out, and then you're kind of thinking about things like, dang, maybe I was wrong there, some kind of situation like that. Or because this person has, I kind of see those two people there, the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, as someone leaving. You're thinking about them. Also, someone else angry with you. Maybe this is a new partner as well that's possibly trying to get to know you in a deeper way, and that's where the joy is, but also maybe you're not wanting to link up with this person just yet, and that's why that Seven of Cups is there. Maybe trying to explore your options. You may be single right now and looking to get to know someone in an emotional way. Maybe some of you, when it comes to your finances or career, maybe you're not liking the energy that your boss or manager may be kind of putting out or giving out in some way, and they may be saying some kind of things to you that's kind of harsh. They may be kind of cold and a bit controlling and not compromising in the work environment. And maybe you like your employees or co-workers in some way, but maybe you are looking to explore your options when it comes to expansion of your business. Some of you could be a manager or a boss of some nature, and you may be coming through in this way where you're sharp and a bit fixated on certain things and how certain protocols and things in the work environment should be. And some people could be disappointed in you. But I do feel like there's some kind of playfulness there. There's some kind of joy. And health, maybe some of you have been working on yourself, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health as well. And now as you start to pick up the pieces, as you have been kind of a let down in the past by someone, maybe that's Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, could be a friend, family member, anyone that you're surrounded by. But it does seem to be like 2 or 3 people here in the situation. Someone maybe from your past who you're still thinking about that has left or moved on. You have left them, and someone new who's not really happy with you right now because maybe you're still thinking about them and they don't want you to. And the intuition is heightened enough to know that you're still thinking about someone else. You're not completely over them. All right. And I feel like maybe this other person wants to have a good time with you. They want to get to know you. But right now, you're not even looking at that energy. You're focused on someone else. So, those are some things that you could be facing and thinking about, especially with that spiritually. You may be thinking about your situation in that way. And that's Monday through Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, we do have the moon in Taurus activating your 10th house of career, your public status, career goals, and new opportunities within your community, okay, and providing your talents and outward expression. So we do have the Fool as major arcana in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Five of Cups in a reverse position. So for a lot of you, say again, that energy of, some of you could be going through a breakup or a split up of some kind around this time. And maybe this is with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you are, maybe this is a new person that you're focused on, but also this could be some of your energy where you're going through the process of letting something go. You're like, in order for me to get to some kind of stability, to some kind of happiness, I have to let go of this person. I have to let go of this situation. And even though I can't stop thinking about them, their energy is just not completely gone as of yet. I have to start somewhere, and a lot of you may be a bit of a risk taker in some way. You may be dealing with someone who was a risk taker in a lot of ways. This could be, temptation when it comes to sex, risk taking there. It could be different job opportunities, jumping into something or leaving something behind too quickly. And then you don't have any kind of support if you were to abandon something. Also, starting new relationships, or maybe some of you have gotten into a marriage too quickly, and that was something of a risk that you've done. So, because it may have been too early, you may not have gotten to know this person enough. So you got into a relationship too quickly, and then it didn't work. So some of you could be facing with an opportunity like that again, where now you have to be mindful of not, repeating the same cycle that you have gone through already with the newer individual at this time. So there could be a breakup, temporary or permanent for some of you. But also this is like, I need to focus on, going for what I want. That's that queen of energy coming out. Aggressive, sometimes can be a bit demanding, but maybe a bit demanding of yourself. Okay, but in a good sense, where you're putting good energy out into what you want to focus on. And I feel like that's partly clearing about a lot of emotional instability from the past, where that Four of Swords is in reverse. I know someone could be having issues with communicating. You could have been blocked. The other person is just not talking to you, or vice versa in some way, and that's possibly helping out with the healing process of moving on from that relationship. Because if you continue to talk to someone from your past, that's not helping out with the energies of letting go, is it? No. So you have to kind of find different ways to address that. The only way that you really know how is from, what you've experienced. So what feels best to you? Is it helping that you're still communicating with this person from your past while you're still getting to know someone new? That's not fair energy to the other person. It's not healthy for you or any individual involved in a situation. So I feel like you have to work on facing what you have to face right now, and then be able to kind of move on. So for some of you, say if you were to communicate something that you've been holding in, all right, and you reveal something to a person that you've, say if you've lied or you cheated or something like that, and you reveal it to them, that is a part of risk taking, because sometimes you never know how a person can react or how they will react. But I would always suggest telling the truth somehow, some way, where some of you may need protective services because someone is being volatile or wanting to fight or making threats because you reveal some kind of truth to them in some way. So maybe some of you have some kind of fear about doing that, but I do feel like once that's done, you can be open to the emotional renewal, forgiveness, learning, taking that self-evaluation, self-criticism, looking at yourself in the mirror, and then being able to kind of learn from the situation and move on. So those are some energies that you could be dealing with Thursday and Friday. So Saturday and Sunday, we do have the moon in Gemini, activating your 11th house of friendships, social events, hopes and dreams around friendships, and the ability to work well with others. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the Chariot in reverse as a major arcana, and we have the 2 of Pentacles there. So there's that energy of waiting again. Even while you're out and about, while you're with friends or traveling to some kind. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that could be in your life. Someone that's from your past. Maybe they come in to kind of, again, give you a message of some kind to kind of communicate, which is having you possibly feel indecisive about commitment. Should I take this person back? What if we can start over? Give it another try in some way. Because maybe the sexual chemistry was there with you and another person, and maybe that's leading to temptation. This person is scattering away from you, and you're thinking about going after them because they may be open to that, that friends with benefits kind of thing or something of that nature. Some of you could be thinking about that, but it's almost as if it's the universe is kind of saying that it's better to look away from that, because that's not leading you to the healthy improvement that you want. You know, there could be some kind of squabbles with the Chariot in reverse, where you two are constantly going through the battles over and over again, even after, you know, that kind of chemistry, whether it's sexual or not. You know, eventually you run into that emotional disconnect, and it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could be any other sign, but there's like this juggling act of, you know, two different people that you're possibly dealing with, or just you and another person, whether you should stay single right now or not, whether you should give this other person another chance, or a newer individual at this time, or some of you may be needing to travel to go see this person and trying to think, you know, is it worth it to move completely from my location or city to go to another location to kind of be with them? So there could be some issues where there's blocked energy there, you know, car issues, traveling, not able to purchase a ticket to travel or to get around to them. Maybe this person doesn't have, maybe you just are not connecting with one another on an emotional level and scale right now. Some of you, there's just maybe there's not that sexual attraction or the chemistry there between you two. Maybe that's what's kind of keeping you apart, and maybe it's a forced kind of relationship or scenario where someone is more into the other person, or vice versa in some way. So I do feel like there's a need to kind of move on. There's still some waiting here. You're still thinking about something. You're still processing and observing them or another person. So there's some kind of juggling going on where there could be two different people, or just emotionally what you should do at this time. And that energy is Saturday and Sunday. So from Doreen Virtue and Archangel Michael as a surprise card, Doreen Virtue says heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So is there something that you like to say to someone that you are holding back? You know, there's something that you need to kind of, a topic that needs to come up in some way. Maybe a sensitive topic, maybe getting to know someone new and you could be holding back from them, or vice versa. You know, kind of open that up. The angels are saying communicate, you know. And then you have positive thoughts create positive results. Cliche, but powerful, because it does work if you have that intention. And it says, divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within me and every person within a situation. All right. So I feel like a lot of you are needing to adjust your thoughts, adjust the energies that you're putting out, or the worry that you're giving into. Easier said than done, but you know, you are rewarded all of the time for trying, at least attempting to focus your thoughts in a positive way. So I hope that these messages resonated in some way to your situation. If you would like a private reading where we can tap into your specific energy, you can always come to me via my Facebook page, or you can email me to set up something. Okay, so much love and much light.